Hi all. In this video, we are going to discuss an important topic, data models. What is data models? It is a collection of concepts that can be used to describe the structure of a database. Structure of a database means the data types, relationship and constraints that should hold on the data. So, നമ്മളൊരു ഡാറ്റാബേസ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ആ ഡാറ്റാബേസ് ലോജിക്കലി എങ്ങനെയായിരിക്കണം, എന്തൊക്കെ കൺസെപ്റ്റുകൾ അതിൽ കൊണ്ടുവരണം എന്നൊക്കെ ഡിസൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഈ ഡാറ്റ മോഡലാണ്. എവറി ഡാറ്റാബേസ് ഈസ് ബേസ്ഡ് ഓൺ ഡാറ്റ മോഡൽ. മോസ്റ്റ് ഡാറ്റ മോഡൽസ് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് എ സെറ്റ് ഓഫ് ബേസിക് ഓപ്പറേഷൻ ഫോർ സ്പെസിഫൈയിങ് റിട്രീവൽസ് ആൻഡ് അപ്ഡേറ്റ്സ് ഓൺ ദ ഡാറ്റാബേസ്. സോ ദ ഡാറ്റ മോഡൽ ഇറ്റ് ഡിസ്ക്രൈബ് ദ ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് സ്ട്രക്ചർ ഓഫ് എ ഡാറ്റാബേസ്. Here we can classify the data model into three. First one, conceptual data model or high level data model. Second one, representational data model or implementational data model. Third one, physical data model or low level data model. Categories of data model. Every database and DBMS is based on a particular data model. There are mainly three categories: high level, low level and representational data model. Representational data model is subdivided into hierarchical data model, relational data model and network data model. So the first data model, high level or conceptual data model. This is a higher level data model and it is fully based on user point of view. It provides a concept that are close to the way many users perceive data. For example, നമ്മളൊരു PSC സൈറ്റിൽ ലോഗിൻ ചെയ്ത് കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവിടെ യൂസറിന് കാണുന്ന പേഴ്സ്പെക്റ്റീവ് എങ്ങനെയായിരിക്കണം, ആ രീതിയിൽ ഡാറ്റാബേസിനെ ഡിസ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റാണ് ഹൈ ലെവൽ ഓർ കൺസെപ്ച്വൽ ഡാറ്റ മോഡൽ. കൺസെപ്ച്വൽ ഡാറ്റ മോഡൽ യൂസ് എ കൺസെപ്റ്റ് സച്ച് ആസ് എൻറ്റിറ്റീസ്, ആട്രിബ്യൂട്ട്സ് ആൻഡ് റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ്. സോ ഹിയർ വി യൂസ് ദ ത്രീ കൺസെപ്റ്റ് വിച്ച് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് entities, attributes and relationship. What is entity? An entity represents a real world objects or concept such as an employee or project from mini world that is described in database. Entity is nothing but it is a real world object or concept. For example, employee or student, project are the different entities in the database. So next one, attributes. Attribute represents some properties of interest that describe an entity, such as employee name or salary. Attribute represent it is a properties of entity, it describe the entity. Next concept is relationship. A relationship among two or more entities represent an association among entities. It is a connections between two entities. For example, a works on relationship is a relationship that exists between employee and project entities. So these are the main concept in conceptual data models. Here, this concept we can explain in detail. Here you can see two entities are there, employee and project. In employee entity, here you can see it include different attributes. Employee number, employee name, salary, project number are the different attributes. And in project entities, project number, project name and duration are attributes. Here we can associate these two entities by connecting common attributes is project number. The project number is a common attribute in employee and project relation. So we can make one relationship between employee works on project. So the next data model is representational or implementational data model. Representational data model, it provides a concept that may be understood by end user, but it hides the way data is organized within computer. It hides some details of data storage but can be implemented on a computer system. So the representational data model, it may be understood by end user, but it hides some data is organized within computer. So come to the hierarchical model. Here data is organized in a tree-like structure where nodes represent the records and relationship is provided using edges. Here you can see there is a tree-like structure. So the data is arranged as a tree-like structure and the nodes. In tree contain a nodes. That nodes represent the records and there is a relationship exists between these records by representing edges. One of the rules of hierarchical database is that a parent can have a multiple children, but a child can only have a one parent. Here you can see parent can have a multiple children. That is, course students are the children of department and a child can only have only one parent. So in the network model, every data is represented as a collections of records. So the database structure is like a graph. Here you can see this is similar to hierarchical model and also provide a tree-like structure. Here child is allowed to have a more than one parent. So here you can see each node is connected to all other nodes. So this is like a graph. Here department, course, professors, students are associated with each other. Next one, relational model. Here data is organized in two-dimensional tables called relations. Here data is organized in a two-dimensional table called relation. The tables or relations are related to each other. Each row is represented a record, also refers to as an entity. Each column represents a field and also refers to as an attribute. A relational DBMS uses a multiple tables to organize the data. The relationships are used to link the various tables together. Relationships are created using a field that uniquely identify each record. So, this is the different categories of representational data model. So, mainly there are three types of data model: high level or conceptual data model, low level or physical data model, and representational or implementational data model.